Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by Viterra, SaskTel, Saskatoon Auto Connection, Singler Real Estate, Coldwell Banker Signature, Boston Pizza Restaurants of Saskatchewan, SaskTel Max TV, Curl Sask, and Real Cast Media.
Tisdale, the hometown of Brett Budd. And for 5 days, Kim Hodson, Sean Joyce, Susan Lang, and myself, Darren Dupont, welcoming you into day 3 of the Viterra Scotties. Earlier today in the morning draws, big come-from-behind win for Nancy Martin, 7-6. She was down 5-1. That was our featured game. She's 4-0, booked herself a spot in the Page playoff. It's the only one secured so far, because Robin Silvernagel stayed alive too with a big win over Skylar Ackerman as well earlier today. Here's the standings as we come into the afternoon action. Skylar Ackerman 3-1, sitting atop Pool B for now. But there are, as you look, only 2 teams that control their own destiny right now for that second spot. Well, it's the teams with 1 loss that control their own destiny right now and can keep winning. Brooklyn Stevenson in Pool A, the one on that side to watch. But our featured action here in the afternoon draw is Jessica Mitchell, the Nutana Club in Saskatoon, at 2-1 against Skylar Ackerman of the Nutana as well. As we get ready to start, let's meet the 2 teams who will play today.
Hi, I'm Skip, Jessica Mitchell. The third is Jenna Hope. Second is Megan Frericks. Our lead is Michelle Johnson, and we curl out of the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon.
Hi, I'm Skip Skylar Ackerman. The third is Ashley Teveno, second Taylor Stremick, and lead Kaylin Skinner. And we curl out of the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon.
Great stuff. We welcome in Kim Hodson, Sean Joyce, Susan Lang. I'll have updates across all the other action. Sheets 2, 3, and 4, but we're on sheet 1 this afternoon. And it should be a good one. Skylar Ackerman with wins over Anglot, Selzer, and Tisdale, but both Ackerman and Jessica Mitchell coming off losses. A loss last night against Mandy Selzer for Jessica Mitchell, and a loss earlier today against Robin Silvernagel. So both these teams looking to bounce back.
Yeah, that's. Yep, that's exactly right. They are looking at bouncing back.
Skylar Ackerman will throw the yellow stones and has the hammer here in 1.
Just let it die. Back eight's fine. You were back eight already. Okay.
They are coming off losses, but they also are leading Pool B. Ackerman at 3-1, Mitchell at 2-1.
Need a little more rotation.
That's going to sail out the back end.
I didn't think I gave you that much more, did I? All right, top 4. You got it.
The weight out of my
Fortunate.
hat was okay for a 4.
For a 4, yeah.
So both of these teams very much in the playoff hunt here. Also, this is Ackerman's last game, sitting at 3-1. There's this game, and they're not playing in the last 2 round robin draws.
Wait on, please. Mine's good.
So a win would secure a playoff position for them.
Curl.
6,
4 teams on the ice for playing their 5th game and final game of the round robin here in the afternoon.
Okay, well, we're buried.
Nancy Martin has played her 4, won them all. Robin Silvernagel, Penny Barker will also play their final round robin game in this draw. Draw 6.
Okay. 8 feet this.
Yeah.
14-8. Good job.
Kim and I were trying to look at the draw,
Mine's
the
good.
upcoming draw between games here, and try to figure out who might be alive for possible tiebreakers, and all we can tell you is we don't know yet. There are a lot of possible combinations based on the head-to-head matchups that still have to be played.
Full 12's fine. Full 12's fine on this
It's a
one.
quirk in the draw with the small pools. There's a couple of teams that have still only played twice, where other teams have played 4, and that makes it hard to predict where everybody's going to end up.
That's right.
If you want to know, I guess you better watch.
What we got figured out so far is Nancy Martin's got first place locked up in Pool A.
Yes, she does. That's the one thing that we know for certain.
Yeah.
3.
But in Pool A, Brooklyn Stevenson at 1-1, she kind of controls her own destiny for that second spot. She's the only team left in Pool A with 1 loss.
That's right.
So she wins out.
Yep.
Nobody can do anything about it.
That's right.
Like you said, still lots of curling left here.
Okay. Did that just look really light out of her hand?
Okay, let's get one good.
And then it just slid?
15. D-line, top 4.
Yeah, I think like weight was always good. It just looked light. Okay.
Look at Skylar. Broom down.
Yeah, just trying to play the freeze, coming around to these rocks at the back.
Top 4. Line's good. Room right now, bet. Room. Sorry, that looks really light out of your hand. Needs to grow. Really needs to grow. Cannot bounce.
Game on Thursday morning.
Oh, we have nothing.
Mandy
Ashley.
Seltzer.
Yep. 14-8.
Well, we've had in our feature games back-to-back a couple of open first ends, and it looks like we're not going to have an open first end here. So this will be the one that ends up as a blank.
Yeah.
That's been the luck so far.
I wasn't even thinking of the luck so far. I was thinking of the way you can predict. You tend to make your predictions come true.
T-line. 8.
Or jinx, whatever you want to say.
Curl it, Jenna.
I like the predictions come true one. That's one, if teams find out about that, they're going to be asking me to predict things for them.
I think any tighter.
Can you predict the fish races tonight? Because I've got
I
some money I want
already
to
know who's going to be asking me to predict that.
What was that? What time? It was similar.
We need the inside track, whatever info we can get.
I saw him scribbling down notes between draws, and I thought he was getting ready for the next draw, and no, he's handicapping the goldfish races.
the fish.
He's trying to figure out how you pick the winning fish. I've heard the horse race analogy where you try to find the horse that did his business before the race. I'm not sure how you tell with a goldfish.
14-1. Line's really
Yeah,
good.
to look for the confirmation. I don't know.
Okay, leave it high, leave it high, leave it high.
Can't even go by color on goldfish. Oh, maybe they have different colors. I don't know.
They might. They might. Susan Lang's working her way around the arena and checking in on the other 3 sheets. Good afternoon, Susan.
Yes, good afternoon. As you've mentioned, every game out here has an impact on the standings, so we'll be doing our absolute best here to keep everybody informed as to what's going on. Other games that we're watching this afternoon, Sherry Anderson playing Nancy Martin, Robin Silvernagel versus Mandy Seltzer. And over on sheet 4, we have Penny Barker versus Brooklyn Stevenson. So stay tuned and we'll keep you caught up the best we can.
They're really important. Those teams with 2 losses really don't want to get to 3, right? I mean, we're going to start to potentially eliminate some more teams this
I think we've got to
afternoon.
believe it's really key.
But we
out
had said
there, like,
earlier in the draw
probably
that
feels like it's
2
a-
losses might be too many, but
Probably
3 definitely is. Looking ahead a little bit, and by a few minor calculations that I've been making, there's a pretty good chance most of these 2 losses are getting in a tiebreaker. But there's lots to go yet.
Yeah. 2 at least keeps you hopeful or
You're not eliminated.
Optimistic, that
Yeah.
you're not eliminated.
Yeah.
3, I don't even know if the hope and prayer exists.
Well, 3's definitely eliminated.
Yeah.
This is interesting. It's the team that's the pool that everybody's got at least 1 loss. 3 losses is eliminated, because if somebody's going to be first at 4-1,
Yes.
somebody else has to finish 3-2. Mathematically, there's just not enough games otherwise. So 3 losses is eliminated on that side. And I think by virtue of all the head-to-head games that are left, 3 losses is also eliminated on the other side.
Yeah, we did a little calculating ahead of time, and that's what we think we have figured out, which means that the Orsted team in Pool A and the Tisdale team in Pool B with their 3 losses are eliminated.
Still have the chance to be spoilers, though. And there's always that little psychological thing, too, when you come to an event like this and it's a round robin. You hate to go home completely empty-handed.
Sweet, guys. Good
So
job.
it looks like Jessica Mitchell lying 1.
Okay.
Same weight. First 12-7. Okay, this way.
Okay.
Without the hammer here in 1.
We'll stay with it. Yeah.
I'll give you a little more than
Yeah, like 6 feet, I think. You got it.
like the fastest that anything's been all week.
Like our first game.
Just saying the ice is nice and quick as it was during
Back
their
eight,
first
yeah.
game.
Back 12. Hard.
Where you gotta go?
Ashley Tivano throwing third stones for Skylar Ackerman.
Keep going, keep going.
Still go, still go.
Back 4. Hard straight still, hard straight still, hard straight still. Yep. Keep going,
Gotta
keep
go.
going. Roll. Okay.
Just hit that one on the left.
Yeah.
Split them up a little bit.
It's not bad.
Just difference of the path.
Not what they were playing, but you know what? Gives them lots of options now. You know, it's all yellow out there in what we call the control zone. So
I got 20 on that.
And depending on how things look out in front with that red guard, can all come individually and not worry about hitting each other.
and I think it's the Mitchell team sitting 2 here. Not totally sure on those back 2.
Sorry. No, it's okay. I just changed on.
1 for sure.
Kathy. Whoa.
It's pretty hard to get to this one.
Middle there.
Yep.
Right there, yeah.
Okay.
So like 16-2, 5.
Getting set for skip stones.
Just gotta guard enough of each one so she can't throw it hard.
Jessica Mitchell without the hammer, but lying 1, maybe 2, very close in the back of the forefoot.
Maybe like 16.5. Well, we're outside of the real fast stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, it should slide good. It should still be good. Higher is fine.
First stone on the way for Jessica Mitchell out of the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon.
Line. Over and off. Just clean. Line good. Whoa, needs to stop. Clean to stop. Whoa. Sit down. Okay.
They were hoping for that to be a little bit further over on your left as you're looking at it here, trying to take away the tap.
It's okay. The middle one was more dangerous. Fine. That spot didn't feel light.
Line swap team. So we want to move it to 2. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're second.
I don't think you can get enough with hack though. Like if you're doing 12 at it.
Yeah. Okay, 12-5. 13.
Just hair high? Yeah, just a hair.
It does come up here. It takes its time, but it will, yeah.
So Skylar, they're playing the tap on this yellow. They were a little concerned as to how much they can see,
13? Okay.
but
Well, you've got a
Think they
tap
can
on the
see
other
that.
side on the angle that comes
which would give them a
in
better angle
better
too.
at the red too.
Yeah.
The thing about playing this one, though, if you play it, you hit it a little thin, you don't get the result you're looking for. At least you've got a shot on this in-turn side, so you know Jessica Mitchell's going to have to probably guard that again. You're still going to have the one on the other side.
Skylar Ackerman, her first here in the first with the hammer.
Close. Yep. Wait's great. Yep. Easy. Whoa.
Kaylin Skinner and Taylor Stremick on the rush. A little tap. Oh, and look at that. Nicely done. Right on the button.
Exactly like they drew it up. And now, by the same token, it's all yellow out there in the control zone. Be a little dangerous to run anything back
The intern's probably
with weight.
easier.
And they're taking a look at it. If it's 1 or 2, here's the look.
Anytime anywhere to choke that off, it's
Yeah.
make her play the other side.
Same ice.
Well done.
Yeah, to get that just across the face enough that it didn't touch the yellow at the back of the forefoot as it pushed it back either. Jessica Mitchell looks like all she's got is to try to draw wide around the yellow guard, get to the corner of the forefoot, and try to hold them to 1.
As you can. Okay. Try to get second shot. Okay. Yeah.
And even if you
And
make
can
this
choke off
and make it
her
really good,
run on that side.
Skylar Ackerman still has another rock to throw in, and she still can
And she's
find a
got
way to
the
get
other
3.
side.
Yeah, she's got options.
I don't think she's drawn on the other side. I think if you make
No,
this
the tap.
good,
No, she's got the
yeah,
tap.
she's got taps. She'll be able to tap the one she just threw straight back to. She's going to have 2 choices if she wants to play a run.
Final stone for Jessica Mitchell.
Line's good. Yep. Yep. Line. Yep.
Gotta go.
Yeah, line. Whoa, where are you? Whoa. 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 Get to the inside. Just clean your. Whoa.
Just a 3. Little bounce.
Yep.
Straight now, straight
Yep,
now,
yep,
straight.
Yep, yep, yep,
So it's going to bounce off the yellow stone out in front.
Yeah, I didn't take that away. So she does have the same shot, basically as a tap for,
Yeah,
for 2.
that looked like she was playing a straight guard. I don't.
Could have done something a lot better with that.
It's hard to guard and take away everything that was a shot for 3, unless they think they're second at the back. I was pretty sure it was yellow.
They're going to come on that same side. Is that because
Yeah.
they just threw that?
Yeah, just because they know it there.
Early, like
I actually thought I heard them say hold it to 1, but
Oh, okay.
So
they
I'm
think
not-
it's
Yeah, I
the red.
thought they said that too.
it looks pretty close to me.
yeah.
Feels like it's line 2. And this might be a draw or a run back for 3.
If there's any doubt, I mean, Skylar can play the exact same shot, essentially. You tap yellow onto yellow, and this time you want to touch that red at the back if you
Yeah.
need to.
Be for
And that's
3?
for 3.
To leave no doubt.
And it's exactly the same shot, same weight she just threw. It's just catch the line right.
Final stone and 1 for Skylar Ackerman of Saskatoon.
Oh, easy. Back line. Whoa. Back line. Whoa. Back line.
Back line's a little more weight than what she had on her first.
Kaylin Skinner, the broom. The tap. And just settle right down there. It's 2 for sure. They're going to take a long look at it.
Yellow. Yep.
And it's 3 on the board for Skylar Ackerman here in the first. Yeah, taking advantage of Hammer, no doubt. The Scotties continue throughout the weekend. The Viterra Scotties from Tisdale continues.
This is it. It all comes down to this rock. The hours in the gym, the weeks away from my family. This is what I've been training for. And all those voices trying to tear me down, I'm here to silence them. We've given everything we have for a chance to get everything we want.
When we were first looking at these e-bikes, I read the reviews. What they talked about was an e-bike grin, and I had no idea what an e-bike grin was, but the first time I powered that bike up, I had the biggest smile on my face. It was unbelievable, because unless you own one or have driven one, you really have no idea what that feeling is like. It's hard to describe.
We know farming isn't an 8-to-5 business. That's why we want to give you the tools to do business anywhere, anytime. With My Viterra, you have a powerful tool at your fingertips to stay connected no matter where you are. Create online contracts, receive customized alerts, view your account information, and access grain prices in real time. Talk to your rep today and find out more about how you can harness the power of My Viterra, keeping you connected in real time. This is My Viterra.
Two great shots from Skylar Ackerman of Saskatoon. This the second to put 3 on the board in the opening end against Jessica Mitchell.
Yeah, nice touch there by Skylar. Not only do you have to throw the right weight, you've got to hit that stone that you're promoting exactly right as well. So a couple tough shots, a couple great shots there by Skylar. Big jump on the scoreboard.
We haven't talked a lot through the event. We mentioned it a couple of times about the Saskatchewan Women's Curling Tour Players Championship that was held a couple of weekends ago. There were 5 of the teams that are here in the field that went to that event, participated. The final was these 2 teams. Skylar Ackerman picking up the win.
So some recent big game experience between the two.
All right. Still just tight. Yeah. If you're biting the center line on that side, that's good. Okay. Yep.
Also, both of these teams play out of the Nutana, so I think they're quite familiar with each other.
Nice weight.
Kaylin Skinner, her 4th Scotties appearance.
Easy there.
Throwing lead stones for Skylar Ackerman.
Gonna need to curl a bit. Line's good. No, line's okay. Line's fine. Line's fine. Line's good. Easy. Okay, never curl. If you're a 3, line's good. Easy. Gotta cross that center line a little bit. 3. Yep. 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 Oh. Yep. 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 Really nice. Good spot.
Right on the center line.
Really good, Kaylin. Good
Couple
chicken.
nice shots there by Kaylin. Setting things up well.
Nice shot, buddy. Back 8, back 12. Clean. Yep. Yep. Clean, clean, clean. Back 8. Yep. Back 8.
We'll check in next door on sheet 2. These two are familiar with each other, Nancy Martin and Sherry Anderson.
They certainly do go back a long way. Nancy Martin throwing yellow just threw a beautiful out-turn draw to the full 4-foot there around the center guard, forcing Sherry Anderson here. She has to go out in turn, draw, and she looks like she needs a big piece of that 4-foot, if not even partial on the button. Anita Silvernagel giving it everything she's got, and it looks like it stops right on the side of the button for a big count of 1 to open this game against, to open up this game.
Oh, great finish on that rock. Good shot. A big moment to get your 1.
Let's see how you do this.
So Sherry Anderson, early lead over Nancy Martin. Sherry needs a win. She's one of those teams at 2 losses.
That's right, for sure. She needs to win this game. And
as we're talking about that, we see them they couldn't agree on whether that rock was touching the center line or not, so
Nice weight, chop, yeah.
had to bring the official out. He determined it was off, so now that becomes a tick zone violation, and the rock goes back to where it was.
I like this. We'll think it's a good. Yeah.
And the other stone removed.
I think the other stone had already ended up in the back corner anyway.
Already knocked itself out.
what I was going to say, going back to the Martin Anderson, Anderson needs to win this game. Martin already has first place locked up. The thing that's sometimes tough is to stay up, like Martin knowing, I mean, they can knock Anderson out, but knowing they already have first place locked up, you sometimes let the pedal off the gas a little bit. It's just, oh yeah, just show up. You don't, doesn't really matter. But I would be willing to believe that they do not want to let, they would love to knock Anderson out as well.
I talked to Nancy about it just a little bit, tongue-in-cheek asked, do you even want to play this game? And they're not sure. That's one of those things. You don't look too far ahead in a competition like this, but now it's an issue and they really haven't had time to look either. The first place team in the other pool is going to have a loss. So there is the possibility, and you know, somebody will go look this up now that I mention it on the air. But if you're 5-0 in one pool, playing 4-1 in the other pool, do you get first choice in the page 1-1 game? And because they're not sure, you have to play that as if you think that you might. So they still have something, as far as they know, that they're playing
play
for.
And the other thing is, too, you want to finish strong. You don't want to finish on a loss either.
Nancy still knows she's going to have to play Sherry and seniors. She'd like to just rub salt in the wound here if she could.
Knowing that you don't need to win the game, does that change the way you call the game a little bit in terms of, you know, how you've played throughout the week, wanting to get more rocks, more different shots, you know?
I don't think so. Not for the most part, no. You're saying you could take more chances,
you might
play aggressively.
When you have
maybe.
an option between a hit or a draw and you're not quite comfortable with your hits, would you want to play that as opposed to a draw? Does that go through your mind?
It won't go through your mind for sure.
I don't want to call it a practice. I hate to call it that, but...
Yeah, I don't think it'll go through your mind at all, but there is the possibility, without thinking about it, that you just play a little looser.
It just does happen.
Yeah. Mentally, you're a little bit looser, which is not necessarily always a bad thing. It could be real easy out here under we call them the bright lights, and they're pretty bright in this rink, that under the bright lights you tighten up a little bit, and that could be a bad thing at times.
Line's good. 5-6. Line's really good. 5-6.
Here's a superstitious line from that, too. You know, last year Nancy went through the whole thing without a loss. You lost the final. Hate when that happens. So, you know, you kind of think, well, you know, if we're going to have a loss, let's lose now and not in the final. But
but you'll never say that ahead of the game. You'll use that to justify the loss
that's
after
how you
the game.
justify it afterwards.
Use it afterwards, yes.
Yeah.
So that was a...
Get the loss out of the way.
Bye.
I think they're one. Here's not bad. You hate the run? No? We feel that's okay.
Jessica Mitchell, line 1 here.
Play it this way.
That was 15-5.
They're probably going to split the I think it'll curl a bit here.
So playing the run here.
Yeah. Big peel.
Ashley Tivano.
Okay, just peel, that's fine. Clean, clean. Yep. Watch this yellow.
And just gets the peel. Jams on her own in the corner.
Yeah, removes the corner guard, but shouldn't matter.
I liked how he threw that. Sorry? I liked how he threw that. It was like...
Jessica Mitchell electing to put the guard back.
Yeah, she took a quick look just to make sure there's shot rock.
Jenna Hope throws third stones, her third Scotties appearance.
Line's good, clean. Line's a bit tight, maybe. Oh, we're okay.
Third consecutive
Easy, guys. Whoa,
Scotties
easy
appearance.
Yeah, curl it! Yeah. Hard! Whoa.
Now where will this finish?
Nice spot, Jenna.
Good spot.
Yeah,
Doug
perfect.
again? Okay. I'll tighten it up a bit.
Jenna's an important member of that team because you know no matter what the score is, no matter what the situation is, you always have a hope.
And Carrie groans in the back.
Don't encourage him by laughing.
I know.
There's a nice shot.
Great shot. Gets the run back.
Come around? Yep. Okay.
Nice shot by Ashley Tivano.
Yeah, it just didn't curl. Yeah, you threw them both the exact same.
So just looking at replacing that by coming around.
Line's good. 7-8. Only weight. 7-8. Looks heavy. Yeah. Do that one. Don't touch it. Okay, it's curling now. Stay close. Yeah.
Nothing out of the brushers. This is a long ways back, but it's going to get to the yellow.
Just sit on it. We don't even need to be to it, but right here is really good.
Good judge.
Sorry.
It's okay.
14-5.
Give Skylar a chance to come down, sit on top of it, and I think you heard her say it doesn't have to be all the way to it. If she could stay right at the tee line or rocks width above,
It felt very
she can be buried, be shot.
Intern going away.
Yeah.
Was I tight on that one?
Hello.
Hi, just top tee.
Yeah, thanks.
Gotta get married. If we're to it, it's
Okay. That was 14-5.
Yeah.
What's that? 15.
Okay.
You right?
Yeah. Yeah. Here we go.
How's it go here?
Well, Skip Stone's now here in 2. Skylar Ackerman and her 3rd Scotties. Her 1st.
Top eight. Top eight. Top 4.
Mine's
Hit a rim. Top eight. Gotta go. Mine's good. Top eight. And it's not.
Kaylin Skinner and Taylor Stremick are on this one. Trying to get it all the way there. And it'll come up short of the tee line. Sit there in the 8-foot.
Short of the tee line's okay, but I don't think she got shot rock.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Yeah, those ones are hard to tell by eyeballing when you're just in the middle of everything and you can't even see which one you're really closer to. But
And that glare at the back of the button doesn't help us because it kind of distorts the view a little. That is the bright lights we talked about, though.
They do exist.
It really doesn't matter for Jessica Mitchell. Like, that stone's in a bad spot for her. So she's going to make a play on it.
It's pretty open.
Try to roll open side, sit 2 that way.
yeah, and you can see, looks like you can see a good 2/3 of it.
Yeah, it's still a tough shot because she's got to get it over the face of her
Yeah.
own at the back of the 8-foot and still hold the shooter if she can.
Another great crowd here this afternoon in Tisdale at the Recplex.
Stay with that yellow.
Yeah, you would think. I can't tell from here though.
I know a few members of the entourage for both teams, actually. And I was talking to Daryl Skinner, Kaylin's dad, just before the game, and I said, if we actually panned over the crowd, are we going to find you sitting or are you going to be pacing? He says, in this building, I'll probably be sitting, but there are some where I might be pacing. Nervous times for the
buildings
fans,
with the
always.
back concourse. Yeah, I'd be up at the top, just pacing back and forth probably.
Yeah.
I can remember a number of years ago, we did a game at the Tankard. It was Brad, Mitch, and Drew Height playing against Josh Height, and we know Mom was in the building, but we couldn't find her because she wasn't sitting still.
Not even close.
I'm not sure who she was cheering for then either, you know.
I like 11.
Just hoping nobody got hurt. The one serious comment that she did make about that is it was a B event game, and she was just thankful that it wasn't an elimination game. That would have been really hard to watch.
Yeah, well, I'm just.
You know, as spectators or family or parents or whatever, curling, I suppose, no different than hockey and anything else, though. But it's hard to be a spectator when you have that much invested and you have no control. You just get to sit and watch, maybe cheer a little bit. It's a lot easier to be playing than it is to watch.
You feel helpless.
Yeah.
Update over on sheet 4 over in Pool A. Penny Barker now 2-2, and Brooklyn Stevenson 1-1.
Brooklyn Stevenson needs to run her corner guard into those 2 red Barker stones. Can't quite tell from this angle who's all second and first shot. Brooklyn over curls. So now I'll have to wait for the curlers to let us know what the final tally is here. Brianne Knapp taking a long look. Third for Brooklyn Stevenson.
It was one for Barker for sure, right? And they're looking
Pretty
at two?
sure.
Yeah.
And Brooklyn was just looking to move something red around to minimize the damage. And it is a count of 2 red for Barker after 2 ends.
Nice shot for Penny Barker. And
Skylar
here's a shot
Ackerman
from
made
Skylar Ackerman.
the pick out of the back. Leaves Jessica Mitchell with just a draw for 1.
Final stone here in the second end
Line's good.
for Jessica Mitchell out of the Nutana Club in Saskatoon.
Line's good. Line's good.
Gave up 3 in the first, drawing against 3 here already in the second. The Ackerman team's off to a good start.
Full four.
Michelle Johnson and Megan Frericks
Hard.
trying to get it all the way there.
Go, go, go.
And great sweep. Right into the 4-foot, and they'll count 1. Jessica Mitchell on the board, and our afternoon draw continues across 4 sheets here in Tisdale at the Viterra Scotties.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection. Have you heard about our unique VIP program? It's only $49 a year and gives you amazing discounts for all the vehicles in your household. 20% off labor, 10% off parts, 25% off tires, free windshield stone chip repairs, and much more. Complimentary vehicle washes and shuttle service, SGI accredited for auto glass, and some of the best auto detailing in Canada, making automotive easy, affordable, and honest for you at Saskatoon Auto Connection.
I had bounced around a few different laboring jobs, and I found out that I like talking to people. And SaskTel provided me an opportunity to talk to a lot of people. Business owners, this is their livelihood. This is what they do on a day-to-day basis. Anything that I can do to make their life easier, that is my ultimate end goal. I would definitely encourage somebody to apply at SaskTel. It's a great company to work for. There's so many different variety of things you could do that there's probably a good fit for you.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
At PharmaSave, we see you and we care. For prescriptions for common conditions, expert health advice, or support for life's little mishaps, come talk to your PharmaSave pharmacist.
Live well with PharmaSave.
Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by SaskTel, proud sponsor of the men's tankard.
Yeah, the Recplex has been our home all week since Wednesday, and our opening draw Wednesday night, continuing here through the way and into the weekend. I'd like to think that after the afternoon draw, we'll sort out maybe some more of the playoff clarity, but the more I think about this, the less I think we will. We'll probably have to wait till the end of the night.
You know, one of the things I thought about, doesn't affect the playoffs or anything like that, but you were talking, just as you drew it to the commercial, you talked about across 4 sheets at Tisdale. And we got 4 sheets tonight, but then it's no more 4 sheets after that. There's 2 sheets going in the morning, and then we start getting into possible tiebreakers and playoffs. And once you start reducing the number of bodies out there, it's always interesting to see how the ice changes. So the cowbell's here again this afternoon. I hear that.
Which just takes me back, though, to some of these teams that we know are going to be in the playoffs are not going to play for 24 hours. And the ice definitely changes when you're down to 2 games, things like that. So it's just interesting the way it's played out that way.
We do know that the way the draw is set up, if there are tiebreakers, they're tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. And there are practices scheduled too. So the 2 teams, I believe, that finish in first in each pool would have practice time scheduled around the same time as the tiebreakers. So not the same conditions, obviously, if you're practicing as game conditions, but they'll get to throw a few rocks anyway.
And early in the third end, keeping things pretty clean.
Well, with the opening rock slipping into the rings, there's no reason for Skylar Ackerman to play aggressively now. She's got a 3-1 lead, so she can wait for Jessica Mitchell to force her to do something if they slide into the rings. And I can't believe the call was to be in. It just slipped in.
Yeah, just a hair heavy. Good throw though.
Well, the rollout gives her a chance to play some offense.
Yeah.
Throw the corner guard.
9-9.
Speaking of the entourage, one of the easiest ways to get a good seat as the entourage is if your dad be the coach, and then you get the best seat in the house.
Line's good.
One of the few coaches out there with no headgear.
I forgot his hat.
And he doesn't have any more natural insulation than I do. So.
Still curling. Still need to curl. Still need to curl.
Taylor Stremick throwing second stones for Skylar Ackerman.
Good. 16-7. Good throw, Taylor.
15.
So Megan, looking at throwing the center guard here now.
Megan Frericks, the Scotties veteran on this team, 9th Scotties appearance.
Yep.
I think she called corner of the forefoot on the other side.
Really running. Yep. T-line, guys. Yep. Keep her going, Jenna. Yep. All she goes. Good sweep. 15.
I mean, I get looking to take the play away from the corner, but I am a little surprised to see her play that this early. Later on in the end, yeah.
Yeah, we'll just get closer. Sure. 10. Let's do 3. 10. Easy. Just clean. 10. Oh, Ashley.
Nice shot, Megan. Good job.
Ashley, we're just going to nose, but that's fine. 10-2.
Well, the win for Skylar Ackerman would almost guarantee her a spot in that playoff. At 1 loss, she'd be done.
At 4-1, yeah, I think
Yes.
that
And she would have
in the playoffs.
very comfortable. Now, would it lock her into a spot? Guaranteed. There are 3 teams total, all with 1 loss.
I
in Pool
think
B.
it actually gives her first place in the
It gives
pool.
her first place because if she wins, that moves Mitchell to 2-2. And they've already beat Seltzer.
Yep.
So even if Seltzer runs
Seltzer's
the
the
table
only
to
one
get-
that would be able to pull into.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ackerman's only loss is to Silvernagel in the last draw. And Silvernagel's got 2 losses, so she can't be tied with her, and Ackerman would have beaten everybody else. So by virtue of head-to-head, she would have to be in first place in the pool.
And Jessica Mitchell will be back on the ice tonight against Jana Tisdale. But a loss for Skylar Ackerman would make the next 24 hours quite uncomfortable.
Then it gets messy. We could, this is what we were looking at before, we could have a 3 or 4-way tie here at 3-2.
That's the thing. If you're 3-2, but you're done playing, and you just have to watch and hope for results, that's got to be stressful.
Yeah. It's a lot easier when you're sitting on the sidelines watching than playing without looking over at other sheets to see what's happening.
Yeah, when you're out there playing, every player, you ask them all, they'll all tell you, we're not scoreboard watching, we're not looking over. But if we catch them with the camera right, they're looking over.
Jenna Hope throwing third stones for Jessica Mitchell.
Yep. Whoa. Just a little flat. How'd it go? Good shot. Good.
I've already
Nose is good. 10.
9-4.
9-5. I thought that throw was a lot.
Yeah.
10. Easy. Easy off. Clean only. Off.
Ashley Thibodeau, her first Scotties appearance, a 2020 provincial junior champion. Little hit. Little roll outside.
Firm 10-5. I can see this curling a bit. I'd like to roll in just in case they decide to come around. So we're close to that.
See, the other coach has got headgear. He
10-5, but
knows
I
how to
won't be
stay
quiet
warm.
up here. I can see this curling.
Jim Wilson.
He's got his Saskatchewan hat on.
So we're full 8.
Reminds me, we were poking fun a little bit at the coaches this afternoon, Jerry Adam and Mark Lang, or this morning, talking to each other, and we think they were talking about a game 20 years ago. I can remember doing a game and coaching against each other. It was Jim Wilson and Rick Folk.
Oh.
Well, there was a lot of conversation going on, and it could have been entire bonspiels from 30, 40 years ago.
Hard, gotta go. Stick. Hard, gotta go. Gotta go hard. Good sweep.
Gonna lose the shooter, but gets the Yellowstone out of play.
Yeah. Good sweep. Yeah. And I get to
So now wide open for Skylar Ackerman to come around that guard.
desperate to play a clutch corner freeze anyway.
Yeah.
Here you go. maybe. Just top 8, wait, like in the Viterra logo?
Okay. I won't mind 15 and then for top 8. Let's get 15 and top 8. We just haven't really filmed this.
Still a little more than my last one.
Mine maybe last one is similar.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Similar is probably good.
Similar?
Yeah, I think so. I like that.
Sure, guys.
Top 8. We got it.
Jessica Mitchell was even a little worried that Skylar Ackerman might play this draw if she didn't roll in. Well, of course, when you roll out, makes it real easy to decide.
Yeah, not much to think about.
I think you gotta go. Line's good. Can't be deep here. G-line's too deep. Stay close. Line's really good.
Where will this one stop?
Yeah, a little.
Right, the 8 foot.
Pretty nice. You can go on top, but you got to make sure you get shot rock, which is tough.
We'll go next door to sheet 2, where Nancy Martin has taken a lead on Sherry Anderson.
That's right. Sherry Anderson made a beautiful draw in her first one around that yellow center card of Nancy Martin. Nancy tried to come around and fall in the back forefoot, but was a little deep. Sherry Anderson, no mistake on the second draw into the forefoot for a count of 2 points and a 3-2 lead.
So I think it slides okay.
Important game there, especially for Sherry Anderson. Get that lead back.
Potentially big for Nancy Martin as well. We don't know. Neither did she. Again, like I said, she doesn't know if 5-0 versus 4-1, whether she gets first choice of rocks or anything in the page 1-1 game. She knows she's in it.
Whoa. Where are we?
Might still have something to play for.
Whoa.
Jessica Mitchell.
Go bounce.
Come right to the corner.
Pretty good. Depends on what you can see here.
Little bounce, but she didn't really roll over.
No.
So can you see enough of it to remove it and get 2?
Oh, there's a look at it.
That's what they're talking
pretty
about.
tough.
That felt like.
You guys like playing this or just draw for 1?
Caitlin likes it
Just for 1.
Okay, I think they've ruled out coming by the guard. And
Only a steal of 1 if we miss.
I think she's going to get overruled on the run
Sounds
attempt.
like let's just take our 1 and go.
I think it sounds like they want to go for 2. She said it's just a steal of 1.
She wants to.
Difference of opinion from one end to the other. Yeah.
She wanted to ask down to the other end and
now
have
they're
them
gonna
agree
run
with
it back.
it. She's going to play it, I think. Play the run back.
Just 10? Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Well, she had 2 tap backs to get her 3.
True. This is going to be played with a little more weight than that.
Do you use this minimum?
No, I don't.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's going to curl here. Yeah, nice time here, guys. Just a 10, right? Yeah.
What I thought was interesting, she called down and asked them what they wanted to play, and they told her draw for 1, and she
That was
still
the
played the
first,
run back.
yeah.
And they didn't listen.
I think she wanted them to just confirm that I want to play this run back. You guys like it? And
Well, given the score, what it is, you know what? You take your, not saying it's a sure one, but it kind of is. Draw to the full 8 foot, take your 1, you're up 4-1.
10, 10-5. Oh.
Too much risk too early. Final stone.
Taylor.
Here in the
However,
3rd.
when she makes this for 2,
And won't. And they'll just take a look to confirm it is a steal of 1 for Jessica Mitchell. Here in the 3rd. Skylar Ackerman retains the hammer when we come back to Tisdale.
Yeah, but so I think that was probably.
We know farming isn't an 8 to 5 business. That's why we want to give you the tools to do business anywhere, anytime. With My Viterra, you have a powerful tool at your fingertips to stay connected no matter where you are. Create online contracts, receive customized alerts, view your account information, and access grain prices in real time. Talk to your rep today and find out more about how you can harness the power of My Viterra, keeping you connected in real time. This is My Viterra.
When we were first looking at these e-bikes, I read the reviews. What they talked about was an e-bike grin, and I had no idea what an e-bike grin was, but the first time I powered that bike up, I had the biggest smile on my face. It was unbelievable, because unless you own one or have driven one, you really have no idea what that feeling is like. It's hard to describe.
Day 3 continues from Tisdale. The 2024 Viterra Scotties.
Nice shot. Megan.
Skylar Ackerman tried we want to call it a run back for 2. Didn't quite work.
Yeah,
So gave up a steal of 1.
If the score was a little different or it was later in the game, you might want to do that. I question that they didn't just draw for 1 and go up 3 points.
Always room.
But
Pass the girl on.
she must have felt good about it.
yeah, if you were looking for an adjective, I would have said she tried a questionable run back.
Yeah.
Back 14-1.
But still retains the hammer here in 4 and needs to get back to business.
Yeah, nice center guard touching center line here by Michelle Johnson there.
Come around's deep, so the opportunity to come around now for Jessica Mitchell, try to get shot rock at the top of the house.
Michelle Johnson making her second Scotties appearance, throwing lead stones for Jessica Mitchell.
Line's a little tight. Stay close. It's raining. Stay close. 7, 8.
I have to admit, I was surprised when I saw that. I've known Michelle for a long time, way back to juniors, her juniors, and it's surprising to me that she's only been here twice.
Back 4.
I feel like I've seen her more than that.
T back 4. Go Megan. Yep. Good. Hi, girl. Top 4. Nice shot.
Kaylin Skinner.
Line's good.
Yeah, looking to come down on top of that one.
Line's good. Do it. Really curly.
Over on sheet 3.
Yes, this is the first look-in that we've seen for the Robin Silver-Nagel-Mandy Seltzer match. So with a 1-0 lead, Mandy Seltzer is in some trouble here, but needs to play the run back on her front yellow, run the doubles, stick the promoted rock for a single point. 1-1, playing the third end.
Great shot. Really well done. Tie that game up. Mandy Seltzer, one of those teams with just one loss, controlling kind of her own destiny at 1-1.
That's right, just one loss, but they have another 3 games to go.
She's one of those teams that's only played twice. She knows she's got to play 3 more games. She's playing tonight, or this afternoon, tonight, tomorrow morning. And when you're looking at teams that have already played 4, it's real hard to figure out where these teams sit. And there's a couple of them out here. Still have to play 3 games.
Yeah, Stevenson is the other one that has 3 games left to go.
Good throw. Can you play the double, Red? Yeah.
Brooklyn Stevenson's over on sheet 4 playing Penny Barker.
Should be straight here, hey? Yeah. No, I just throw 10. I think that's so nice. Yeah.
Trying a little straighter. It looks a little mad. Can I have a little less?
Yep.
I like that. You can push it
You were
back.
talking a little bit earlier, Kim, about teams that might be done at 3 and 2 and have to sit and watch. That was one more that we did look at in between. Penny Barker, if she wins her game this afternoon, she's done at 3 and 2, but she knows she can do no worse than a tiebreaker.
Clean. Straight. Whoa.
Just because by virtue of head-to-head who she's played already.
Because the win will be against Brooklyn Stevenson, and that'll remove the final 1-loss team from Pool A.
Yeah. But
Nice shot.
we looked at the only way for a 3-way tie. She would have won both of the head-to-head matchups, so she could do no worse than a tiebreaker game. She can't go to draw shot distance and be eliminated.
Just while we were discussing, that was a nice shot there by the Ackerman team. Not only did they remove those 2 red, but they even stuck around in the outside 12. So sitting 3 now.
6. Yep.
I feel like I've heard that somewhere before. Ackerman sitting 3.
Go. 4. Hard, everything. Yep.
Trying to get it past. They will.
Go.
And now how far?
Jessica Mitchell's probably getting a little tired of hearing this game. Ackerman sitting 3.
Well, she's only sitting 2 now.
Yeah.
Well, that'll feel much better.
Yes.
Like that one and Michelle's second.
Don't hate the peel, but just want to
Seem to come down.
Could just draw in again, too.
I like getting rid of it. I like getting rid of it.
Get rid of the guard? Okay.
Straight peel?
I think so. There's no point really guarding that. Like,
Okay.
we can try. Same weight.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, what's the harm in trying to leave your shooter over there?
Have a little less. Yep.
No harm.
When she asked whether they were playing straight peel, I actually thought, I wasn't thinking hit and roll. I was wondering whether they were talking about playing the double.
Whoa. Okay, just clean. We're just gonna peel. That's fine.
No help on this one?
9-8.
And just the peel?
That's fine.
Sorry, just big release. Yeah.
We've Skylar Ackerman with the hammer, still lying 2.
Do we ever hit the one on the make any sense? What do you like here? I don't like it if we don't make that. Like, I kind of like being first and third for now.
Can we hit the
First,
side
second,
one
and
and roll in?
Yep.
For third?
Yep.
So of the 2 options, well, 3 options. The double run back, coming all the way into the one on the back of the 8-foot, or what it looks like they're going to call the hit and roll in.
Yeah, they're hitting 4th shot here. The double run back when the score is the way it is. a little scary as well.
The one they didn't discuss that I like, not necessarily saying that it's ultimately the shot I'd play, but they could play the split on their own red too, and that would open up shot rock. You could probably sit second and third that way.
Megan Frericks on the sweep. And just a straight hit.
They're like a broom width apart. 3/4 is good. I like 11. Is it going into that? Can we throw a little less? Yeah, we can throw 11, sure. Yep. Just 11. You got it.
Third stones and Ashley Tivano.
Easy. Whoa. Taylor hard.
Taylor Stremick
Okay, straight.
on the sweep.
Straight.
And they'll go straight by and actually nick their own that was in the 4-foot over a little bit.
Yeah, it doesn't change much.
No.
10-5. Oh, your second one?
Still looking at the run back.
I think that's okay. Feels tolerance there. I'd rather you do that than dump it on the top. Yeah. Ashley, yep, 10-5. Yes. Hard. Okay.
And they'll just remove their own and lose the shooter too.
Yeah,
Sorry. Three.
I'm not sure that was a shot they needed to play.
Like in front of it again? Thank you.
It's a great result if you make it. Well, potentially a great result. There's actually a possibility she could have left a triple if she made it. But the risk, we talk about risk and reward, and the risk is you do exactly that. You've driven it by everything rolled out, and now you're looking at
looking at 3.
Giving up 2 or maybe 3. There's a double there in the middle.
For sure.
Good read on how to make that double. I think we can count on that curling a little bit. Based on your
Final third stone for Ashley Tivano.
Hey, line's good. That's okay. Where? Look. On 12, gotta go. Yep, Ben. Look. Curl if you can. Line's fine. Top tee. Go to curl. Curl if you can, guys. Curl if you can. Curl if you can. Just go if you need to, though. Go for distance. Yep. Keep going.
Good call by the sweepers there. They sort of overruled. Knew they needed to go.
15-3.
Well, Skylar Ackerman still lying 3 yellow stones as we check in on sheet 4. We're just talking about Penny Barker and Brooklyn Stevenson, Susan.
Brooklyn Stevenson is faced with a draw against 3 red. They know the path in there. Penny Barker had just come around and went to the back 8-foot there, so there is some room to work with for Brooklyn to make this draw.
Penny Barker lying 3 and up 3-0.
Yes, exactly. So this is a really crucial point here. Brianne Knapp just gave us a signal there that Brooklyn mustn't have been quite on the broom, and the weight looks very nice, but it is not coming over for them. And I believe that's going to be 3 red counters for Team Barker. If so, they're up 6-0 after 4 ends.
Wow, 6-0 Penny Barker. Remember the first 6 ends, she was up 5-1 against Nancy Martin. Nancy outscored her 6-1 in the final 4.
Not where they want to be now.
What do you say?
hate being up 6.
Brooklyn Stevenson has her right where she wants her.
Yeah. So it's pretty positive. So this is
You'd have a hard time convincing Brooklyn of that right now.
But this is one of those where, you know, when you lose that 5-1 lead, the way that game ended, you're kind of taking out all your anger now on Brooklyn Stevenson.
Yeah, it's a little less than Ashley's. roll away. Yeah, try to roll like under ours if we can. Close to it. Yeah.
So Skylar looking at hitting this somewhere on the high side, hoping to sit 3, rolling away. They'll probably leave a double somewhere because of the way they're going to be bunched, but that's okay. They'll be quite happy if they can get a deuce this end.
First skip stone for Skylar Ackerman. They're on it right out of her hands.
Hard, you still got it. Curl. Oh, straight. Curl. Straight.
Hit. And just by their own in the back. Avoiding a little trouble.
Yeah, worked out just fine though.
And they'll lie 3.
I was going to say, how is Ackerman sitting now?
Yeah.
We could just record that part. They've put some pressure on here through the opening 4 ends.
Well, and there's no easy double here now.
Okay, we just try something like that again. It is better. I just didn't want to play that. It's a little dicey. Yeah.
And no guards out front. There's nowhere to hide here.
Not a comfortable situation. No matter
at all.
what you play, no matter how good you make it,
us
she's still going to have a shot for 3.
getting a miss on a hit is. Just put it on. I think you play the outside one to roll over.
So it sounds like they're talking about hitting one of the 2 high ones and just leaving the shooter somewhere in front of that back yellow stone, just in case you have a potential jam.
Yeah, it looks like they're looking at the one that shot rock, try to roll in front of a second shot at the back of the 8. The problem is there's still going to be 3.5, 4 feet of room between them. That makes a jam a little bit harder. You could hit the other one, but then you're going to be higher.
Like the freeze at all?
If it got shot.
As we're trying to get the telestrator going here.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
Sorry. It's good effort.
Was it though?
At least you didn't draw something else on the screen.
If you want to bail.
To be quite honest, it's pretty obvious where they were trying to go. I was just trying to practice on the telestrator, and it's given me some difficulties.
I'll get it going. We haven't used it yet this afternoon.
I know. I'm going to give her a go one more time.
I think I like my odds of making that more, but there's a chance we give up 4. But like
we're playing to make the shot.
Yeah.
Do you like trying one of the doubles at all? Because they hit roll.
My thought was just hitting this to roll on top here.
If we give up 3,
they're talking about drawing now.
About a draw.
Talking about drawing now.
Like I feel like we hit.
And that's where they talk about the potential of giving up 4.
So try and get the center line.
Okay.
And now they've changed their mind. They're gonna
this should curl, right?
Right back. Yeah.
Yep.
Like that with a 10-5.
Back to the original, just hit and roll on top.
That's close. We haven't thrown any this way. I see this moving though.
They all have.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. 10-5. You got it.
So planning to roll on top of that one and hoping, I guess, for a jam.
What are we taking for weight? 10-5. Okay. Stay really close on this. It's going to look wide until the hog line, and then it'll snap in there.
She's been looking at 3 a lot today.
Final stone for Jessica Mitchell without the hammer here in the 4th.
Whoa! Close! Whoa! Close! Waist coming down. Close! Close! 10-5, 11. Whoa! Yep! Whoa! Yep!
You hit, and can you get the roll over enough in front?
Okay, that's right.
Almost got it there.
Well, leave Skylar a shot for 3. Anywhere from
just
half
off
a
the
rock
nose?
to a nose. Yeah. Anything on the high side?
Throw it. Yeah. Ah, where are we getting into trouble here? Where are we getting into trouble?
That was Jessa here. Where are we getting into trouble? And that goes back to what I've been jokingly saying. She's been looking at 3 a lot today, and she's trying to figure out why. Like, what are we doing? It's not that they're throwing horrible, but something seems to happen just about every end. She's faced 3 at some point in the end, and she's perhaps even a little fortunate to be as close as 3-2 right now, but sooner or later, if you face 3 enough times, this is going to happen.
The final stone from Skylar Ackerman to hold the shooter. Will it sit down for 1, 2, and 3? Just hung on enough, and they'll put 3 more on the board and open up their lead over Jessica Mitchell in this Battle of Saskatoon in the afternoon draw. The Viterra Scotties here in Tisdale.
At PharmaSave, we see you and we care. For prescriptions for common conditions, expert health advice, or support for life's little mishaps, come talk to your PharmaSave pharmacist.
Live well with PharmaSave.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection. I consider it an honor to be able to give back to our curling community, which has been so good to me. Thank you for supporting Auto Connection and making that possible. I would like to do even more with your help. From now until the Sandra Schmerler Foundation Telethon, Auto Connection will donate 100% of the proceeds of its VIP membership sales to the Sandra Schmerler Foundation. If you've been on the fence about trying our service center out, it's time to call us today.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston pizza at home.
Tisdale and the Viterra Scotties. Our featured game, Skylar Ackerman has put up a couple of field goals, and they lead Jessica Mitchell 6-2 through 4 ends. This play continues here in the 5th. One more draw coming your way here on a Friday, 7:30 tonight. Game which can be seen all across the SaskTel Max TV network.
I do have to ask what time the goldfish races are.
If we remember, in about an hour and 15 minutes. I think they
They're
said
between
5:30.
draws.
I don't know if they're going to be between draws or kind of while we're still on the air, probably. Be right near the end, which leads me to believe.
So
are we going to? We have a really nice crowd tonight. Is it going to be empty at 5:30?
You're online betting on that one then?
Yeah, but my sports book decided to pick up the odds after all the extra hype we've seen.
That's in. I think even if the rings are fat, that's in.
Well, this corner guard slipped into the rings. So we're going to see the Ackerman team just hitting it.
Kaylin Skinner trying to spill this in. Just does.
So back to the call, corner guard.
They'll actually use that Yellowstone biting the 12-foot as a second corner guard if they need it. So this is the way they're looking at it is this is still our second corner. We're going to have 2 corner guards to work with.
Two's good, line's good.
And it's even though it's early, that's kind of scoreboard dictated. You're down 4, you got to take a few chances. play a little bit aggressively. At least the middle's relatively open. There's the one rock, shot rock, but no guards.
Just tight.
Over-curled the line they were looking for, though.
We'll take a look next door. And we saw last time we checked in, Sherry Anderson had picked up a pair on Nancy Martin.
Well, and it's been all yellow in this end. Sherry Anderson made a nice shot on her last one to remove some yellow. I'm not quite sure how many, when you look over on the right side there, those, I'm not sure who's third and fourth shot right now, but Nancy looking to draw in. So open draw, stays on the back forefoot, so that's clearly shot. Lindsay Birch calling for a measure.
Yeah, can't tell how many of the rocks she's going to measure either, though.
Well, Sherry Anderson was in a lot of trouble there. About 3 or 4 yellow rocks all stacked in front of the forefoot, and so she threw a heater down there and got rid of a couple of them.
Got it.
So as soon as that measure comes through, we'll let you know.
Just back line.
Yeah, hard. Hard. Hard.
6'2" Skylar Ackerman here on our featured sheet, sheet number 1. Jessica Mitchell and those red stones, they have the hammer. And just breaks those 2 yellows up, spreads them out.
So just quickly, it was a count of 3-4 Nancy Martin. She has a 5-3 lead, and they're starting the 5th end.
So big swing and momentum over on sheet 2.
Sherry gets 1, Nancy takes 2. Sherry gets 2, Nancy says, I'll take 3 then.
Clean. Yep. Hard. Any roll. Whoa. Really nice.
Well, they changed it up on you.
I was thinking the same thing. It's a little change up from what we're used to.
I don't know. I hate how you've influenced me in only 3 days.
Or you can try to get underneath it.
That's where my mind goes.
Probably the better call.
I just assumed you were still had your head wrapped around the fact that Jessica's always, that Jessica's always got a hope.
Yeah, get half under. Okay. Half weight. Here you go.
And hope's about all she's got left at this point. I'm down 6-2. She's got some rocks to work with, and the initial discussion here is about just tapping this back.
Good.
I didn't mind the first call. I mean, she made the shot they played, but the center line's open. There's no guards. You could start to. You've got a few rocks behind the tee line, or at the tee line and behind the tee line.
Yeah, roll in front of this one. 11-6.
Mandy Seltzer, you can see over on sheet 3 as a 2-1 win on or lead over Robin Silvernagle. Really important game this afternoon. Robin Silvernagle needing to pick up a win. She'd be one of those 3-2 teams that would have a bit of a break and just be forced to watch.
Yeah.
Hard, Taylor. Keep going. Watch ours.
The other thing that we figured out, because we keep looking at the possibilities, the combinations, and what do we know for sure. So we know on the sheet that we're watching, the feature game, both of these teams are still alive somehow or another after this game, no matter who wins. On every other sheet, somebody is in a must-win situation.
I like how I threw that. You like that ice?
Yeah, there's the 2 last team playing on every other sheet.
And a few of them, like you said, they're 2-2. So even if they win, then they got to sit back and watch and hope.
One of those must-win teams is Sherry Anderson right next door after giving up those 3 points in the last end we just saw. Trailing by a couple.
Looking to come down and sit on that stone a little bit strong and rubs off.
10. Or do you like 11? Either or. Let's throw 10.
Doesn't hurt to just roll away here. You don't even really need to stick around at the back of the rings anywhere.
You're not gaining anything staying.
No. And by playing the role that she's calling, you're flirting a little bit with the top one, but you could certainly just peel it out the other side.
That looked like it was going a little bit right out of her hand.
Let's roll from Ashley Tivano. And the hit and the rollout.
Wouldn't have thought you could roll out that way.
I didn't think you could.
Now with the little bump off on the last one, now that yellow stone at the back of 12 foot's actually behind the one at the top. If you could get in the neighborhood of a corner freeze, you actually have something that you could start to build an end on.
Yeah. It's too bad you have to start building when it's a thirds last, but it's still something.
You know what? Thirds last, even prior to the free guard zone, when teams were trying to not play too aggressively and try to get a deuce, thirds last was when you wanted to come in.
Oh, sorry. No, that's okay. Try it. No. Put it back.
It's going to have some curling to do if it's going to get to a corner freeze, though.
Curling for her.
And how far will they drag it? It'll hang up for second shot, but it's wide open.
Yeah, the weight's really good. And you heard Jessica say it's just not curling for her, and I don't know whether they mean talking in general or perhaps that particular stone.
I should have just believed it and given you less
so
ice.
much here. Yeah, I like that. Roll out's fine. Yeah.
How does this feel?
Yeah, roll out.
I got to say, if you're down 4 points and you think that stone's not curling, you can't leave it with your third. The third has to be able to get around guards when you're trying to generate offense.
It's got to be 14-5. Your third person was a 13-something.
Skip stones here in 5. And the first on the way from Skylar Ackerman.
Any roll.
The hit and a little roll away.
Yeah, a little roll away.
Do we need to be shot on this? I think she's...
That'd be my question. Do you need to be shot? Because you could freeze to that one that just was thrown, even if you bump it back 3 or 4 inches. And now how do you get it out past those 2 yellows that'll be behind it?
You got to there.
Yeah. You can come.
I think with sweeping weight,
So
I
sorry.
should get to there
Why
with the
that?
same ice. Or do you want to just take less? No, you got to get back.
Update over on sheet 4 right now. Penny Barker, we saw she jumped out to that 6-0 lead over Brooklyn Stevenson.
Brooklyn Stevenson sitting one on the button there, looking to remove second shot. Needs to get to at least the node. Nose makes no doubt, gets her 2 points on the board at 6-2 as they go into their 5th end break.
I don't want to take
Nice shot
less.
from Brooklyn Stevenson.
And she was just
At
there
1-1 coming in.
Did they decide on the bump here, Sean? Just
Is it
moving it a little
faster?
bit, try to sit in the pocket or sit on top,
Similar,
corner
hey?
frozen?
Just straighter. Yeah. Okay.
Not totally sure.
Yeah, I'm not totally sure. And where they've got the broom, I'm not entirely certain they're not playing a hit. Nope, she is playing the draw. You can tell she's got set up for the out turn.
All there.
Line's good. Line's good earlier. Line's good. Line's good. Needs to curl. Needs to curl. Gotta finish it hard. Go, go, go.
Just coming around
Yeah,
the
play
top
the straight
rope.
draw.
Hard. Good sweep. Good shot.
It'll settle up, biting the forefoot.
We'll see when we get a different camera angle how much she can see. Looks like a good half.
Yeah, you're good.
No, maybe not.
Good sweep. Right? We just saw it 10.
Update over on sheet 3. Robin Silvernagel and Mandy Seltzer.
Yes, this is Robin's last rock. Mandy Seltzer at yellow was trying to draw down to the shot rock there, but just bumped off that little bit. This offers Robin the opportunity for a gentle little tap back and count 2 and potentially take the lead. Probably just playing a soft weight so that they can get around that little bit of a guard. Just lightly giving it a brush, keep it clean, no mistake. It's 2 points for Robin Silvernagel, jumps back into the lead at 3-2.
She's the must-win team on sheet 3 this afternoon with 2 losses. Back out in front.
Whoa. Taylor. Hard, Taylor.
And that's going to sail right through.
You heard some noise, but it was a fraction of a second later than she would have liked to. The yellow one's at the back, not the red one.
Here's a skip's deuce. Had the 2 set up all end.
So Jessica Mitchell with her final stone will have an opportunity to hit for 2.
I feel more confident. I think if I'm a 10 there,
I think she's drawing to the forefoot for a 2, isn't she?
Well, we're totally different paths.
I think she's throwing the draw, yeah. She could play the hit, she could play either one. It's a matter of preference. She did just throw a T-line draw, so
very
granted,
comfortable with it.
Different path, but she seems to have figured out the secret here, that having Ackerman sit 3 every end wasn't working for her, so this end she had her sit 4, and she's going to come away with a deuce if she can put this in the forefoot.
Final stone.
All you.
Here in the 5th.
Not moving, guys. Whoa. All you. Line's good. Whoa. Full 4. Full 4.
For Jessica Mitchell. And how about that? That'll sit perfect on the button. Great shot. And they'll head to the break. Adding 2 on the board. An exciting Friday afternoon as the action continues to heat up here in Tisdale at the Viterra Scotties.
Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by Viterra, SaskTel, Saskatoon Auto Connection, Singler Real Estate, Coldwell Banker Signature, Boston Pizza Restaurants of Saskatchewan, SaskTel Max TV, Curl Sask, and Real Cast Media.
When you buy a lottery ticket in Saskatchewan, your money really goes a long way. More than 12,000 sport, culture, and recreation groups receive funding from Sask Lotteries every year. Everyone wins.
this is it. It all comes down to this rock. The hours in the gym, the weeks away from my family. This is what I've been training for. And all those voices trying to tear me down, I'm here to silence them. We've given everything we have for a chance to get everything we want.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
There's no doubt running any kind of farm comes with day-to-day challenges. We built a new facility 2 years ago. Technology has totally revolutionized dairy farming. Fast Milk gives us the tools to provide high quality standard of milk, making sure our equipment is all well taken care of, make sure that those animals are housed and cared for appropriately. They continue to push us with their standards to make sure that it just gets better and better.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection. Did you know we've moved to a massive new location in Sutherland? We've got the team, the services, the inventory, and the financing to help you with any of your automotive needs.
We know farming isn't an 8-to-5 business. That's why we want to give you the tools to do business anywhere, anytime. With My Viterra, you have a powerful tool at your fingertips to stay connected no matter where you are. Create online contracts, receive customized alerts, view your account information, and access grain prices in real time. Talk to your rep today and find out more about how you can harness the power of My Viterra, keeping you connected in real time. This is My Viterra.
Viterra's world-leading, fully integrated agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply sustainable, traceable, and quality-controlled agricultural products. We'd like to recognize Viterra's ongoing support to curling in Saskatchewan through funding youth and school clinics, as well as other programs, and of course, the Women's Provincial Championship. Thank you, Viterra, for everything you've done and continue to do for curling in Saskatchewan.
This isn't just a beer. This is a double-aged, never-back-down, full-of-heart Western beer. This is a beer brewed by 16 guys who risked it all. Original 16. Underdogs since 1989.
When you buy a lottery ticket in Saskatchewan, your money really goes a long way. More than 12,000 sport, culture, and recreation groups receive funding from Sask Lotteries every year. Everyone wins.
Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by Viterra, proud sponsor of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Tisdale, wonderful community. The heart of Northeast Saskatchewan. 3,100 people. I think all of them are inside here at the Recplex. Good crowd on hand for our afternoon draw on day 3, the Viterra Scotties in our featured game. Skylar Ackerman here in Pool B at 3-1. 6-4 lead when they went into the break against Jessica Mitchell of Saskatoon, who also pretty good start to this Viterra Scotties, a 2-1 record, and at 6-4 heading to the 6th end.
The crowd we can see in here is just the tip of the iceberg too, because I understand they're running the stream on that great big white screen in the patch. So I'm sure there's a lot of people sitting there where it's a little warmer than it is out here.
Wait, they're running the stream and we've told nobody to run us a beer?
Here they come.
There's a sign right outside the booth that says no alcohol beyond this point. You're out of luck.
I'll call the game from the other side of that line. The cord's long enough, isn't it? I'll use Kim's binoculars to look at the monitor.
I'm not sure it is, to be honest. I'm not sure the cord is long enough, to be honest.
T-line? T-line, yeah.
Sorry. Just a couple
You'd have to run it over several people's heads to get there. I don't think you're making it.
Good girl. Good girl.
Well, the Ackerman stone going a little deep there behind the tee line.
6, 7. Okay, wait, all leave.
Well, at least we can say to the people in the patch, just have a cold one ready when we're done.
Yeah, we'll be there soon.
Absolutely.
Grind coming down a bit. 7.
I hope everybody's enjoying themselves so far here on a Friday. Having a great time. Tisdale's been a wonderful host, and I know that's going to continue through the weekend.
Okay.
Well, that one slipping a bit deep gives the Ackerman team another chance. Put one top of the 4-foot.
Line's good. Fight the floor.
Lead stone from Kaylin Skinner.
Room still. More in this pass. Room down. Line will be okay. Line's good. Room. Gotta bite the 4-foot though. Gotta bite the 4-foot. Curl if you can. Line's good. Curl if you can. Hard curl, hard curl, hard curl, hard curl. Split the center, split the center, split the center. Really nice.
And she'll bring it right into the 4-foot.
Yeah, that's a nice shot.
Atta girl, Kaylin. I think just that for now. Good sweep, guys. Okay.
Top 4.
So looking at coming down right down on top.
Good sweep, guys. Really good.
Asking Megan.
Judge.
Out turn freeze.
Megan Ferks, a 2-time runner-up at the Provincial Scotties.
Whoa, if you don't need to go.
Oh, where's my ball there?
Max line.
I dropped that.
Good touch.
Well, I kind of knocked it
7. Right here. 7.
Right here.
Yep. 7.
Yeah, her 2-time runners-up. That was in 19 and 20, and I believe that's when she played with Sherry Anderson.
Her and the Jessica Mitchell team would love to take one more step towards securing a spot to play in the weekend. They'll need to come from behind here. Down by a pair.
Yeah, a little work to be done.
Nice draw there, though I think she's got shot rock. And again, the glare on the ice makes it a little hard to tell, but it's in a good spot regardless.
Back in. Hold it easy. Back 4. Room right now. Room right now. Back 4. Still room. Just back 4. Still room. Back in. Stay close. Clean. Curl. Yep. Hard curl. Back 8. Hard curl. Hard curl. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Yes. 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 Yes.
Trying to curl it over.
That's still better. 14-3. 14-2.
Still looks like it's one red.
Good judge, guys.
Yeah.
It also looks like there's getting to be a wall at the back of the 4-foot.
There sure is. I was
That's
even
pretty good,
thinking,
too.
given the score with Ackerman being a couple up and the mess back there, she might have just peeled.
Is there a possibility she just had forgotten to count to 5?
Maybe.
Second stone on the way from Megan Ferricks.
Oh, line's okay. 5, yeah, line. Yeah, line. Yeah, line. 6, 5. Okay, we're playing this. We're playing this. 5. Yep, straight, straight. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Opportunity. I don't know. I don't think her rock.
That'll come right around, almost starting to come out the other side of that. Guard up in the 12-foot.
Calling a different weight than where it ended up. I think they're a little confused about her rocks.
That one. You might need to try this intern freeze here. Okay.
Wait, wait. T. Room still, room still, room still. No line. T. Has to curl. Back 4 line only. Has to curl. Really has to curl.
It's not really down. T.
Back 4. Got a knife.
A little harder to peel now because that stone in the 12-foot could act as a guard, but I'm surprised if you're going to play down here, why aren't you playing a little more weight and start to get rid of that wall back there?
Good.
Even if you came off your own to move the red that way.
15-3.
Now, it could still work out for you. You're putting some pressure on Jessica Mitchell, but putting pressure on the opposition while at the same time taking on unnecessary risk.
Yeah, 15 for your Taylor.
Yeah, I like it though. You just need to not read.
Unless they just really want to get a big end and go bet on the fish. Maybe they want to get to the goldfish quickly.
They're afraid that Darren's going to get the best fish before they get there.
That's right.
Don't bet my odds down. Third stone's now on the way. Here's Jenna Hope.
Yep. Hard! Hard, even if you're heavy, yep. 8. Yep. Whoa.
Just a little flop in front. What was
Up off the 1, and now Skylar Ackerman will lie 2, and it closes out the other side a little bit.
Yeah, certainly a wall back there behind the tee line. It's a little messy.
Just sit here, again. Right on the nose of it, good. Okay. Top 4.
It's 15. You don't want to be buried more?
Yeah, that comment I hear from the hack-in is my question. I don't think you want to be nose. I think you want to get to the inside corner of that stone.
I believe that's 9 stones in play now.
Line's okay.
It seems like about 7
Every
of them
stone.
touching the forefoot.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Every stone is in play.
Whoa. Curl? Yep. Nice.
Okay, sorry, I thought you.
Yeah, that never got across to where they wanted it.
No.
And it still leaves that opening.
Good, play the
Yep.
same way.
It's a good chance here for the Mitchell team.
Okay.
I can't do this.
Final red stone, the third stone's on the way from Jenna Hope.
Good. Nice shot.
Right where Skylar Ackerman wanted to be with her last one.
Thanks. Good, sweet.
Good enough for second shot right now.
Yeah, but you can't get it out.
Yeah, it's got nowhere to go now.
I think
Every
you just
rock
have to
down that
play
path is
that
running just differently.
for now.
What it looks like.
Yeah. And then they're probably going to guard, then we'll double peel, and then hopefully have something, or we can always maybe stop. I don't know. I think then it does this. I think you have.
These are hurting us right now.
This one is anyway. If we know this, then we sit in a really good spot.
Ashley Tivano's question, can you ignore that shot that just came in?
I just don't want to give her an open.
No.
No, you can't.
You're
Probably hard to nose it.
you've got no way to get 2 without moving it.
I just never want to do this. I know they aren't helping us, but I also don't want to leave 3 of theirs. I think shooter needs to stay here. That's
Yeah, what they're talking
Wait,
about
you
is
like-
when you're coming down to play this, they're looking at going here, but key is where you're leaving your shooter up here. To go on that side, your shooter's going over here. You don't want to let them flop in.
We give them the shooter to come in off of and
Right.
get into shot rock, perhaps.
You need to keep that closed.
But I don't know how you...
Well, you could just about get to the nose and leave your shooter right there. And
Yeah, you
she was
could.
worried about killing her own 2 yellows, and I think it was Ashley that said, they're not helping us. They haven't been helping you all in. They should have
they've been
thrown
there.
more weight earlier.
A long time ago.
Close, clean.
Well, here's the final third stones, and Ashley Tivano.
Curl. Close. Curl. Yep. Curl. Hard curl. Hard, Taylor. Hard, Taylor. Hard. You gotta go. Hard.
And that's the side they didn't want to roll to.
And it actually spun up after it touched the 2 at the back. Yellow's shot.
That's pretty good, I think.
She can hit it, but it's not. Yeah, do that for now.
Yeah. You can tap it on our next one. I don't think that gets us much. Well,
Jessica Mitchell won't be able to, if she's going to come off the yellow on the side, she can't do it with weight because the yellow on the red, that middle yellow is coming in towards the button.
Leaving that one red on the back of the button a little lonely.
We'll see.
it might.
It just depends on how far it comes in.
Really
but she can come off the yellow with quiet weight, throw a hack waiter, hit half of a rock on the one that was just thrown, and come across into shot rock.
I'm going to split the difference between
You played as a straight draw, too. It's just tough to get to the one that's shot right now.
Let's take a look in on sheet 4 while they make a decision here. Penny Barker and Brooklyn Stevenson, Susan.
6th end. Brooklyn Stevenson on her first rock made that really nice draw. Yellow sitting shot rock on the button. Penny on her first one removed all the guards. Brooklyn on her second one put the guard back, and Penny tried to tap and try to move it, but it was pretty frozen. So steal of 1, 6-3 count now after the 6th end.
6-0 to 6-3. Things have gotten a little brighter for Brooklyn Stevenson. And what do they decide here for the final the skip stones here?
Looks like they're playing the straight draw, and in order to get shot rock, they'll have to come by the yellow and sit cornered on their own stone at the back of the button.
Line's good.
First stone from Jessica Mitchell on the way.
It's not critical here, I guess, to get shot rock. If you can leave yourself a good angle for the red onto yellow for your last one, that's a pretty good shot too. Nothing out of the brushers though. It's not light. You really didn't want to move yours, 'cause now there's room to get that red moving a little bit.
Yeah, now, and that red one's wide open now. Here's a good look at it. Well, I guess it's not wide open. There is a center guard out front, but 3/4 open.
I think they can maybe like a come off the low side.
Okay, let's make it. Yeah. So.
Sounds to me like they're throwing hack weight at this.
13. Yeah.
Just coming down to this one, moving it back, sitting right there.
So Skylar Ackerman making her way down to take her first of 2 skip stones.
Very emphatic whoa out of the hand.
Now they're on it. Past the guard. That's the one in front. And just knocks the red one back, and they'll lie 1, 2, probably 2.
But maybe 3.
But maybe 3.
And the other thing we know is there's 1 guard and 13 rocks in the rings. 2 have to come. Nothing in the back corner. They haven't used it yet.
Yeah, that's every single stone. It's almost like one of those winter, icy road car crash videos where another one keeps sliding in and another one keeps sliding in. And all into the same spot off the same couple of semi-trucks or whatever else is there.
There's still a shot here for Jessica Mitchell if she can get to the inside of the stone on the side of the button that was just thrown. Just touch it a little bit, come into the side of shot rock.
Really just to get second
she could
shot
be,
here.
No, she's talking about just getting second, but if she sits in that area anywhere, I don't know how you move this stone.
Susan, sheet 2 next door.
Well, here's the shot that Sherry Anderson was not prepared to make, this open draw for 3 into the 4-foot. Nancy Martin on her out-turn hit went right past everything. missed the double and set up the open shot for 3. Game is tied at 6-6.
They're going down 6-3. You thought Sherry was in trouble.
That's right.
Right back out of it.
Here we go.
And she
Never
needs
over.
to win on sheet 2.
Whoa. Whoa. Here. How much? East to curl. 8, 9. Hard curl. 9. Hard curl.
Has to get to the inside of that stone.
Right on the nose. And so now with the final stone upcoming, Skylar Ackerman lying 2, and can she get in there for 3?
Have to throw the wide
Yeah.
in turn and see if she can catch enough of the forefoot.
I believe it's there. Tough shot, but it's there.
We're 2 right now.
Look at all those rocks in play on this side. Not one at the back.
14 in the rings.
Yeah.
Is that always just going to happen?
Got to be full in the 4.
It's got to be full in the 4 and maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, I just can't tell. I was looking at it. I can't tell whether she can get. She might have to come beside her own. I think if she comes to her own stone and touches it at all, I don't think she's full forefoot that way.
Really close.
Final stone.
Well then. Looks hot. It's big. Oh, no.
Lying 2. Trying to add a 3rd.
It's trying to curl. Always Galen. It's still hot. Always Galen.
Need this to curl.
Need it to slow down a little
And slow
too.
down.
Oh. Sit.
Here's the brakes. Will it turn over? And it will not. They tried, but it'll be 2 on the board for Skylar Ackerman in the 6th end. We'll open up an 8-4 lead as we go to the 8th. It's do or die on a few of these sheets this afternoon. 4 sheets in play on Friday afternoon at the Viterra Scotties.
Hi, I'm Shannon, and we're here at the brand new Bike Tricks electric bike showroom in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. It's grand opening, so we're gonna head inside and talk to some Bike Tricks customers. Let's go.
I chose Bike Tricks because of the reputation. I know people who have Bike Tricks bikes, and I know that it's a local company, which I like to support local. They're great bikes.
Come down and see the team here. They're really a great team of people. Check out the bikes, go for a ride.
We know farming isn't an 8-to-5 business. That's why we want to give you the tools to do business anywhere, anytime. With My Viterra, you have a powerful tool at your fingertips to stay connected no matter where you are. Create online contracts, receive customized alerts, view your account information, and access grain prices in real time. Talk to your rep today and find out more about how you can harness the power of My Viterra, keeping you connected in real time. This is My Viterra.
I come from an Indigenous background myself. My company wants to learn more about that. Sasal's given me the opportunity to join one of our network groups. We get to plan things with other Crown corporations or with other companies throughout the city. Something as great as our National Indigenous Peoples Day. For me, that's why I'm so proud to be a part of this team.
Well, happy Provincial Day of Curling in Saskatchewan, curling fans. Welcome you to Tisdale and the Viterra Scotties. 16 rocks in play on that last end, the 6th end between Skylar Ackerman and Jessica Mitchell. Sean, I thought they only score 1 when all the rocks were in play.
No, that was 12. 12 rocks was only
12
1.
rocks? Okay.
16 rocks, somebody's going to get 2.
I'll write that down.
You need a bulldozer, get them all back to the backboard.
At the very least, hard hats and steel-toed boots.
Well, who's the rookie on the team that's got to put all the rocks back, right?
So close.
It's not where you want to be when you got a 4-point deficit.
Yeah, and if memory serves, I think that's the 3rd time they've slipped a corner guard into the rings.
Touches them all, but removes the corner.
It did. Move that shot stone just off center.
No, good throw. That's me. That's a straight spot. Okay.
Well, as it sits right now, if Skylar Ackerman can finish off the win, first place in Pool B's looking pretty good. Over on sheet 3, last time we checked in, Mandy Seltzer, the other team with one loss, is trailing to Robin Silvernagel 4-2.
Clean it in. 16-8 if she wants that. Good.
A lot of that this afternoon. More tonight. Scoreboard watching will be at a premium.
Scoreboard watching, juggling where your lineup is, all sorts of good things. Yeah.
Kaylin's rock always. Gotta wait for a second. Where? 3. Gotta wait. It's really gotta go.
Trying to keep your eyes on your own sheet so no one else can see that you're actually glancing over at the other sheet.
Keep it moving.
I feel like last end with 16 rocks in the rings, they kind of had to watch their own sheet, if for no other reason to make sure you didn't trip over a rock.
That's fine, Taylor.
That's right. It's like a field mine walking through there. Okay, asking Megan to get around that corner now.
Line's good. 5, 6. Room. 6. That's good, buddy. 7. Stay close, Michelle. We might finish this. Yeah. 7, 8. Curl and go. Curl and go. Yep. Right back.
A lot of room by the guard.
Hard. Go. Go. Good feet. Nice. Peel. Just peel.
It's over there a bit, but it hangs out. Enough they can.
Okay. 9.
Yeah, you can see half, but there's also enough rocks thrown now. Just peel the guard. Get your 4 up.
Good shot. 9, 10. 9, 5. Oh. Keelan. Yep. That's fine. Oh.
And right between the two.
It's like surgery to get that through there without touching any of the yellows.
That worked pretty well.
Good. I just need way less. Okay, yeah. I know. I was like, if we hit it good enough. Line's good. 3. Line's good. 3, 4. 4. 3. It's coming down. Okay. Doesn't need to curl. Okay. 3. Justin.
Boy, they've slipped in a few times on these corners.
Leaves a chance for the double.
Ashley Tivano.
Taylor, curl.
Watch the yellow.
It's 8.
It's the 1.
Or 18, but it's fine. That's fine. Take the other turn.
15-7 on Megan. Just 8.
Jessica Mitchell with hammer. Here's the third. Jenna Hope.
3, 4. Okay, line's getting there. 3. Coming down. Stay close, Megan. Coming down. 4. Yeah, a little bit. No, we're fine. 4, 5. Yeah, big time. Oof. All right.
Not sailing quite down.
Yeah, the Mitchell team, the brushers have been saving their backs this end. They've just been going for a casual walk beside these rocks on the way down. Everything is slid a little deep on them.
Here's another chance at the double.
We are
Even a
into
better
the 7th
chance.
end, and as you're going to the corners, typically, and you've heard the phrase a few times out there about the good stuff, and it will slide a little better on the corners later in the game.
Keelan, yep. Hard.
Well, jam on the one in the back. You can see a lot of that red stone on the tee line.
I think she's just big on her first. Yeah.
Good throw distance here. Well, really, like, playing the double is good, but you need to stick around.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Clean, close. No. Yeah, curl it. Just watch it. Yep.
The shooter will stick around, full 12 foot.
Third.
It's a really thin double, but Skylar looking where they need to hit it. Probably just going to roll back over.
That floated for a long time. Good. I don't hit an inch.
I don't know, with a 4-point lead.
Going for it?
You might.
Yeah, well, there's no harm. Why not?
Skip Stones here in 7.
Because it's a little thin to make the double, you don't even have to throw it that hard.
Let's take a minute, welcome in Susan Lang, and check in on sheet 2 where Sherry Anderson had a big 3-ender not long ago.
That's right. Nancy Martin on her first one, the yellow one, tucked it in behind the corner guard. Sherry tried to follow it. Comes up light. Nancy has to draw full 8 foot for the extra point, for the second point, but the sweepers are backing right off, and as we know, that's not a good sign. And that rock goes right through the rings. It's 7-6 though for Nancy with the lead, but a lost opportunity.
Break for Sherry Anderson there. Really needs a win on sheet 2. She'll have the hammer now, down 7-6. As they play the 8th end.
Jenna's really floated here. Yeah.
Bit of a break for Jessica Mitchell as well, going after the double. They actually hit it too thin, rolled behind it and out of play, so she's got a chance.
Probably leave some kind of double. Likes to roll Megan's way.
She's worried about leaving a double. If she rolls about a foot to the broom side, they're just about dead across. I don't see any double. Nose hit, I guess, might leave a really thick double.
First skip stone for Jessica Mitchell out of the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon.
Yep. Whoa.
Making her 4th Scotties appearance.
Hard. Anything.
Any roll, Megan. 10-6.
3 millimeters of roll, so that's
probably enough. That's a pretty flat double.
Metric system. You're in the old imperial system. You're talking inches.
Well, it's still a 4 foot, a 8 foot, and a 12 foot. So I think we're still imperial.
Yeah, what am I supposed to call that? Yeah.
Pretty close to it, edge on edge if we can.
It's a lot of centimeters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Skylar Ackerman's final stone in 7 without the hammer.
Straight. Oh, yep. Hard. Roll.
I rolled a little closer, but still sitting open, half in the button. So an opportunity for Jessica Mitchell to pick up her deuce here in 7.
Rolled enough to change the shot a little bit from the one she just threw. That's about it.
Yep.
For Jessica Mitchell, if she can pick up the deuce here, it's 8-6. And it doesn't feel like the game should be that close. And she's got to be encouraged by that going into the last 3 ends, that as no matter how it feels, we're still in this game.
A little less. Speed. A little bit less.
Final stone here in the 7th.
Yep. Speed. Yep. Yep. Clean. Clean. Nice throw.
Perfect.
You're red, yep.
Jessica Mitchell picks up her pair, trailing by 2 as we head to the 8th end on Friday afternoon here at the Scotties in Tisdale.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner?
Tell them Boston Pizza's for dinner. From appies and salads to burgers, pasta, and pizza. All delivered to your door. Boston Pizza. Gather round.
This isn't just a beer. This is a double-aged, never-back-down, full-of-heart Western beer. This is a beer brewed by 16 guys who risked it all. Original 16. Underdogs since 1989.
The 8th end we go here at the Viterra Scotties in Tisdale. Great crowd on hand, and we're 23 minutes away from the goldfish races over at the patch. And here on our featured sheet number 1 is Skylar Ackerman of Saskatoon with an 8-6 lead over Jessica Mitchell, also of Saskatoon. And Ackerman, throwing the yellow stones, has the hammer back.
So I feel like we might be about 18 minutes down from being a 2-person crew.
Yeah, I think it might be just back to you and me, Sean.
I don't know if he stands to win enough to leave for the whole weekend or just for the tail end of the draw. I don't know what the stakes are.
I won't be hearing it from you if I win enough to buy you a beer. There's a great look at the crowd here inside the Recplex.
Yeah.
And the way they've been able to transform this arena into a beautiful 4-sheet ice surface for the provincial Viterra Scotties.
Curling facility. And Mitchell team electing to come right in.
Yeah, I was surprised by that.
Okay, whoa. Okay.
Not able to get by, and it's a little bit short, so just puts another one out front. That doesn't necessarily hurt Jessica Mitchell. We talked last, and Michelle had slipped in with the corner guard for, I think, the 3rd time in the game. Well, this might be the 3rd time in the game when they've put the center up, and the next rock went behind the tee line. So they've had some things going when they don't have last rock. They haven't necessarily finished one of those ends yet. They did pick up 1 steal, I believe. Was the 3rd end.
Splitting T. Okay, well then, just leave it. Just let it sit. Splitting. Oh, line's good.
And that'll sit right in front of the tee line.
14-7. All right.
Didn't want her help.
Nope. Nice, Kaylin. 14-7. That's really good. What? 4-7? Oh, sorry. Maybe that was Kaylin. Okay, wait only.
Megan looking at coming around, sitting on top of that one.
Max line. Line's good. You can go. Line's good. 5.
Into second stones here in the 8th end.
4.
Like at the logo.
Yeah.
Good sweeping, just came up short.
16-3.
Just catches a piece of the rings.
Top 4.
I thought it chucked it, so really? Like back. I thought it was back in. But I think, yeah, third rocket was back.
You take a quick peep. There's Mandy Seltzer.
Line's good.
As they're going to the 10th end, still 4-2. They blanked the 8th, or blanked the 9th, I mean.
Where?
Interesting to
Silver
note.
Eagles still leading.
Pass to Curl.
They're a full 2 ends ahead of us.
Bring it back here. We
Yeah,
have no
playing
line.
fast. Just
Yeah.
6 total
Gotta be
points on
passing
the
this
board.
line. Okay, hard curl then. Nice. Yep.
And that'll settle down, full 4-foot.
14-6.
I think Mandy Seltzer's one of those teams that still has 2 more games to play after this one, so they don't want to be out here all day this
right.
afternoon. They're looking at a lot of work ahead of them yet.
And I was just going to say, the Ackerman team sitting 3.
Yeah, in that Silver and Eagle Seltzer game, there's just been 1 multi-point end. 2 and 6 for Robin Silvernagel.
Curl.
Mandy Seltzer will need a pair in 10 and hope for a steal and an extra. But here on our featured sheet, Skylar Ackerman's lying 3 here with the hammer.
Easy early. Rim.
Electing to keep putting on the pressure here.
Yep.
The staggered center guard, you'd see a lot of
It has
teams
to
peel
curl.
that.
Bring it back 8. We have no line. Just go. Back here at least. Just go. Keep going.
You're not going to put a whole lot of pressure behind the T-line.
Sorry, I thought you said hit it early. 14-8. No, I said easy early. Like, woo. Okay.
Maybe you don't say early then, if you can.
Okay.
It's just good. She thought she said early.
A chance now for Jenna Hope if she can come down, sit on top of the stone that was just delivered. She's shot rock. Even if she sits on the one at the top of the button, that's a usable stone.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's go to sheet 4 for a second, Susan. And
Well,
that 6-0 lead is kind of evaporated.
Exactly, and yet again, Patty Barker's looking at a yellow rock, absolutely buried behind staggered guards. I think she's just going to try to draw in there, but it's a long way to curl after it gets past that rock in the top 12 foot. But this comeback is a complete testament to the front end of Stevenson's team, as Nicole Bender and Callan Hammond have just put 4 perfect rocks in every end and just setting things up perfectly. So that's why this game is getting close again, 6-5.
Wow.
Hard. Ball. Yes. Back line. Hard.
And this is going to come right down on top. Oh, beautiful shot. 1, 2, that's 5 that Ackerman's counting now here in the 8th.
It's a lot of yellow in there.
Less. Yeah.
Do you remember,
There.
Sean, when it was 6-0 over on sheet 4 and you said she's got her right where she wants them?
Same thing for now.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I'll, depending on how that game finishes, I'll dare you to mention that to Penny and Patch later.
No thanks.
That would not be a good day to lose 2 leads like that, and it would eliminate her from play too. So she's got to hold on to that one over there.
Still lots of curling to play on that sheet. And Penny Barker has the hammer up 6-5.
Close. 9. No. Curl it. Hard, Megan, go.
It's going to hit and bounce out so it stays exposed.
Yeah, needed to get to the nose there.
Final third stone this time for Ashley Tivano. Trying to simply remove that stone that was just thrown, the one red stone.
Same thing for her, though. She'd like to get at least to the nose, if not just a shade to the inside.
They're on it.
Just like that.
That would be a shade to the inside. Wonderful shot from Ashley Tivano. As they lie 6 here in the 8th end with the hammer. Skip Stone's on the way.
Well, and there's a possibility you need at least 2 shots just to get to shot rock.
Well, hopefully it'll lead you.
You might need 3, and the problem is you only got 2 stones left.
Your shooter, hopefully.
Yeah, if you're Jessica Mitchell, what's the best case scenario here?
Right here?
Power outage?
That's good.
Bumper weight.
She's got to look to move 2 on this one, try to get as close to the nose as she can.
The thing is, too, your 2 guards are staggered. So
Your
you
2
can't
guards are
use them.
staggered, you can't use either one of those.
Stick the shooter up there. Build a little wall.
And you can't waste a Skip Stone moving them around.
No, you can't. You're going to try to move the 2 rocks in the rings, but you can't do it with weight because you got to keep your shooter right there if you can. She's going to try to throw maybe backline-ish. Well, this looks like more like a hack or a bumper.
First of 2 from Jessica Mitchell on the way.
That's a lot of weight for the situation she's in. She needed to get to the nose of that. And now, I mean, you've got 1 shot left. I don't know how you're not
Yeah, right here is perfect, I think.
just trying to see if she moves 2. Like, the best I could see her doing if Skylar Ackerman doesn't throw, Jessica Mitchell might be able to cut her to 2 with her throw, but Skylar's still going to have another rock to throw after that.
And she has her first Skip Stone. And she's simply going to try and block the path.
I'm going to throw something else out here for you. 8 is still in play this end. She's sitting 6. And she's drawing. And Jessica Mitchell's got nothing to hit. Plus, she needs to steal here. So she's likely not hitting on the next one, certainly not with a lot of weight. Then we'll put some statisticians to the test out there and see if anybody knows if an 8 has ever been scored at the Provincial Scotties.
First Skip Stone for Skylar Ackerman, sorry, on the way.
We were actually just talking about that. I don't know that there's ever been an 8-ender at Provincials.
Well,
I do
Skylar's
remember
going to be short, so it's not going to matter now.
I was going to say, I do know Lori McGeary, I think, got a 8-ender, but I believe it was at Northerns at the Granite Curling Club.
I thought it was a yep.
So the good news for Jessica Mitchell, she's not giving up 8. I don't have much other good news for her this end. Looks like what they're going to try is come wide on the out turn, come by the stone at the top of the forefoot, see if she can get her shooter to stop just a sliver at the edge of the button, which might leave her sitting second shot, and it would be hard to remove because there'd be a jam behind it. You are not playing with any amount of spare real estate here.
The final stone without the hammer for Jessica Mitchell.
Line's good, T-line.
T-line's good. That's where you're going to have to be.
Line's curling. It's curling. Line's close. Room still. Room still.
Gotta wear the 9.
And where will this finish?
Sit there. Sit there.
We'll sit touching the back 8 foot.
So sitting 5.
Sitting 5 with your last stone still to come.
Yeah. Well, at least it's stuck. Okay. Let's make this, guys. Yeah, top 4.
Final stone here in the 8th end for Skylar Ackerman out of the Nutana Club in Saskatoon.
Probably a pretty comfortable situation throwing this one.
She's lying 5.
Easy! Easy! Low! Just gotta be fully. Okay, looks like it's done. Nice go.
They'll guide it in. And it's 6 on the board, and handshakes here on sheet 1. Skylar Ackerman improves to 4-1 and has first place in Pool B.
And it was just that kind of game where you felt like, well, I said it in the last end, it didn't feel like it should be that close. Ackerman had pressure on her every end. They had, I don't know how many times they were counting 3, 4. This is the first time they were counting 5 and drawing for 6. But eventually,
Okay, thank you.
no matter how many times you dodge the bullet for Jessica Mitchell, eventually it's going to catch up with you, and it finally did here. And so we end up with an early final.
6 points in the final end. And a win for Skylar Ackerman, who's down at the ice with Kim Hudson.
You betcha. That was a great game.
Thanks. Yeah, I think that was our strongest game as a team. We really pulled together after that loss this morning, and I think fine-tuned everything this game, and everything seemed to come together for us. So.
Yeah, you got a good 3-ender right off the bat, and the score felt closer than it was. Like, I felt that you guys were pretty much in control. You showed a lot of patience.
Yeah, I think it was definitely a patience game. We capitalized when we had the opportunities for sure, and yeah, I think this it feels like we're finding our groove at the right time here. So.
Well, speaking of that is the right time because I believe you just clinched first place in your pool.
That's good news, I guess. I didn't know that, but yeah, that's good news. So hopefully we can just carry this momentum moving forward into tomorrow for us.
And that was going to be my question. Do you have any plans now? You got 24 hours off, I believe.
Yeah, we've got lots of family and friends here right now to hang out, so we're just going to hang out, have some supper, and just enjoy our family and friends and enjoy the event. So.
Perfect, and then get ready for playoffs tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, good luck.
Congratulations. So Thanks.
She's earned the break, no doubt, and the chance to spend some time with friends and family. We'll welcome in Susan Lang as we move over to sheet number 3 now and pick up some new featured play action. Bonus coverage of Robin Silvernagel at 2-2. Mandy Seltzer coming in at 1-1.
Mandy Seltzer, Yellow Rocks, needs 2 points to tie this game, 3 points for a win. Right now, Robin Silvernagel, the Red Rock, has been sitting on that button all end. And Robin on her first rock. We still have 3 rocks remaining in this end. Robin just plugged up that center line with guard. So Mandy is now going to try to run this red corner into the back button red one. There are a couple of ways that she can make this shot, but basically she needs to open up a draw path and try to find her way to get to this red rock.
Here in the 10th end. Lone team left outside of Skylar Ackerman in Pool B with 1 loss is Mandy Seltzer, trying to avoid that second loss. Will it tap in? No.
Just a little thin.
Just a little thin across the top. Mandy does have the hammer here in 10. But this makes it a little more difficult.
This is just a bit more ice. Yeah. Yeah. And with the clean
Well, I'm looking at all the angles. Like, what? The only thing that I see that she's going to have is red onto yellow in the 8-foot, onto shot rock.
Final skip stone for Robin Silvernagel.
Line's better. Still can't hurt it, Kara.
Up
Yep,
2
down.
without the hammer here in 10.
Over and off.
And now what does Mandy Seltzer have to work with to find her 2? It's a lot of stones out front.
What I was talking about, the red guard that Manny's standing beside, and she'll line it up first, but she's got to look yellow guard into yellow in the 8-foot.
But it's red, yellow, yellow, red for 2.
Yeah.
But it is for 2 points, which is obviously critical when you're 2 down. Took me a second to read the scoreboard.
But this would be
expert
a triple
analysis
angle
brought to you by
race.
Kim Hudson.
That's why they pay me the big bucks. Yeah, triple run back.
Yes.
And just for good measure, you have to make sure you stick it.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Routine.
Because she's only played the 2 games, sitting at 1-1. Robin Silvernagel, though, on the other hand, at 2-2, cannot afford another loss. Really needing this win, but final stone in 10 for Mandy Seltzer.
Sounding close.
1, 2, and that's it. Won't get the third, and it'll be a steal of 1, and Robin Silvernagel joins the teams of 3 wins, and Mandy Seltzer falls to 1-2. Handshakes over on sheet 3. So all of a sudden, Robin Silvernagel in Pool B becomes just the second team with 3 wins behind Skylar Ackerman, who's got 4. We'll take a quick break. Likely some more bonus coverage here as we wrap up on the afternoon action on day 3 of the Viterra Scotties from Tisdale.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
Hi, this is Dustin Keltoff with Saskatoon Auto Connection. Did you know we've moved to a massive new location in Sutherland? Let me show you around. We've combined sales, service, glass, and detailing into one automotive superstore. Whether you want to fix, maintain, or spruce up your ride, or trade it in for something fresh, we've got the team, the services, the inventory, and the financing to help you with any of your automotive needs.
Well, it was a 14-6 win for Skylar Ackerman over Jessica Mitchell after scoring 6 in 8 handshakes. So we pick up some bonus action. Move over to sheet number 2 where Nancy Martin at 4-0 taking on Sherry Anderson. Anderson needing a win to stay alive here in Pool A at 1 and 2. But she trails here in the 10th end.
Yes, Nancy Martin picked up another steal in that 9th end to take this 3-point lead into the 10th end.
Sherry Anderson playing the Red Rucks.
Not a ton less, though.
Well, she just got one break as the attempted corner guard peel was missed and went right by the rock in the rings as well. So she's got corners on either side. She's got a rock in the 12-foot. Looking to put another rock in the rings on the other side now. She's ignoring the 2 yellows in the middle for the time being.
It's really curling. Still heavy. It's not bad. Anita? Yep.
Denise Ursacorn throwing second stones for Sherry Anderson.
Really nice. 2 good throws. You want to take this one or that one?
Just looking to straight peel the corner, but the bonus here is your shooter could come all the way across and take that stone out of the side of the 12-foot.
That's right.
Go on the roll, Maddie.
Your shooter's definitely...
Go, Maddie.
Oh, that's not what I was going to say.
Yeah, that's not what they were calling.
No, I was going to say your shooter's definitely going into something over there. But this is going to get a little interesting. Timeout.
Well, if nothing else, they've confused Sherry Anderson. I didn't expect to have a chance to sit 3 this early in the end.
Yeah, I think we got to move that one off the bottom one, but it might go into there. Hey? Like I don't think we can just go here. I don't think so. I think we got to do something. She hits and rolls there. Mind you, that we would. Can we tap counting. This back there? Can we get that with this? Well, I think you can. Like tap it out and roll? No, not even tap it out, but roll and tap it like back there somewhere. So that those 2 are shot over that one at the back. Well, but it doesn't matter about leaving this one behind because we don't ever want to just tap it to there and not roll because then she hits and she's laying 3. Yeah. So I think we want to get rid of it. Right. I mean, you're not gonna. I'm not really worried about jamming it over there anyways. I'm just worried about opening up the front for you. Yeah, I think we have to. Yeah. So let's go. We got to roll. I think you need hack anyway, right? Okay, like hack though, not board. Hack. I threw that one patty here with hack, and I was a little snug, and I ticked. This is where it curls. I threw on this side, and it was really keen. I think so, Cher.
Well thought out.
But
explain to us too. Don't have to do a darn thing but watch.
Or we threw hack and it came down, right?
Just going to make sure they don't jam there.
I'd rather get to the nose of it than flash it.
Third stones here, Patty Hersecorn.
Yes, hard! Hard! Oh, hard!
It's looking a little quiet for half.
It's looking a little tight.
Hard! Hard for Rob, hard! Okay, tight and right, but that's okay. Just soft, eh? Weight was probably not bad. I thought more just soft rotation. Well, that's what I think, because we've tapped it all the way over there. And rolled. I think it was hack, but I think, or maybe just to the hack, but.
So Lindsay Birch now throwing third stones.
Yeah, just hitting the open one.
Clean! Clean, Young! Yes! Hard, Maddie! Hard, Maddie! Go, 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 go! Go!
would like to stay.
Roll it in a little bit. Just bite the forefoot.
How do we get 3 doing this?
Good throw.
So just looking at coming around, cornering, it'll be interesting to see how they maneuver this into 3.
Well, if you can get the corner freeze, you'll be able to come off this stone and double the 2 yellows.
Whoa, running!
That's assuming that Nancy doesn't throw it.
Well, I don't think she's throwing a guard.
No.
She might. She might just look at the situation and say, well, we're going to have to switch gears. This is not going to get to the corner freeze, or not the corner freeze on the stone they were looking for.
Okay.
Well, that's a sneaky way to bury one.
It'll sit for second shot.
Weight was actually not bad.
I don't mind the pick now because the double's not there anymore.
They've called timeout.
If I come off the yellow, I'm still into it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll end up being just my side anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same, right? It's a natural nice path there. What kind of weight do you throw?
Yeah, I'm just a little like gun shy with that one that ran so straight, but I threw that bad, I think. Okay. Okay.
One thing I've just realized with, and of course, these early games we don't have mics on the coaches. Me leaning into my headset doesn't help me hear Jerry any more than just standing still.
But Nancy said she was a little gun shy about the one that ran straight. We had the update of that allowed Sherry Anderson to score for 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I don't see there's any way she could hurt herself playing it. I guess if she rubbed the one in the top 12 foot, that might open something up for Sherry.
Skip stones here in the 10th.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Curl!
That'll take care of business.
Well, then, yeah, I don't see
We'll call our time. I don't see anything, do you?
You got that run. You got that
If
run,
I
but then
froze
she
there,
hits that.
If I froze there,
You still have to make these 2 go away, but then.
well, but then I'd have the run double. I'd have to hit it just right.
She needs that one in the 12 foot to count.
that angle.
Yeah,
We
but
can't play
it's
it till
guarded,
they
so
last
she
one,
knows that
right?
Nancy can't go after it. If
Right,
you
I gotta
freeze,
get it
corner
right
freeze,
there.
Like even if you were not even frozen.
even
you
if
get it
Nancy
everywhere.
guards, she does have the corner
I think that's all
corner
I
guard,
see.
the red
I
corner
don't
guard
have
at the
anything
top
off
of the
that.
screen. She could
Try
run
to
in
get
on an
right
angle.
there.
It's not a high percentage shot, but it would be there for 3.
But it's something.
Okay, I was a little light on that one and I racked.
Yeah, you want to
I
be
just
able to
threw
throw
here,
your last
so-
rock. Have something.
Yeah, yeah.
What did you give me?
Well, I gave you about there, I think.
So it should be close, right?
I think so.
Because I was just maybe
if anything,
a foot heavy.
I would take a hair more just because of the throw, but
So playing the freeze.
Playing the corner
corner
freeze. Yeah.
freeze.
things to happen here. But
And then Nancy Martin will look at the house and decide if there's a spot where she can put it in the rings. If you can bring a third one into the rings, now she's got to make a triple.
now, a little bit stickier here, or not bad
Or even
now.
put something around and take away that run back that Sherry said might be her only shot.
Yeah, hard to do that without coming into the rings.
Mm-hmm. No. But in that area.
Yeah.
For skip stone for Sherry Anderson here in 10.
Wait on. Graham!
quite get it onto the corner.
Well, and it had to be on the corner because I don't know that you can
double out those
even
back
make
from
the
that angle.
double raise now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and maybe it is a bit of the rocks too. I don't know.
Guard. Just guard. So what do you want to do? Yeah, it's going over all day. I think we're just guarding just in case then, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, just because I don't think Sherry has a whole lot, you'd
I
hate
think
to
like
put
a 1.5
something.
is fine.
Well, you'd hate to throw something up there that might actually give her something.
That opens something up.
Well, they're
I mean,
just throwing a
that's not gonna
guard,
help
so they
her
won't
anyway.
open it up. But
Okay, just the two then.
you don't want to come in deep and perhaps, well, I don't even know how you could, but
You'd have to be in the rings because she's
I
got to
like
be able
just
to
an
hit
extra
something
inch
and
there.
get
And
her
count
shooter
it.
in the
Yeah.
rings. Yeah.
We saw that
Yeah.
last one finish really hard.
Quickly check in on 4. Penny Barker has a 7-5 lead in 10 over Brooklyn Stevenson. Final 2 skip stones.
Yes, if Penny Barker
out
can
there, it's out
remove
there,
the
it's out
yellow
there.
Stevenson
need
stone,
to.
then
You
the
don't
game
need
will
to.
be over. There's nothing else in play for the yellow team.
Whoa!
Brooklyn tried to corner freeze on this side forefoot to make the removal just about impossible because it would jam on the shot rock.
And there
No
you go.
mistake by Penny Barker, and they managed to hang on for this win.
Up 6-0 early. Brooklyn Stevenson made it a game, but Penny Barker, with the big win, improves to 3-2 in Pool A. First team to 3 wins. Everybody else in the pool behind Nancy Martin and Penny Barker, 1 win each.
I'm assuming Sherry, is she thinking she can hit this really flat and,
Well,
but it's behind the other one.
yeah, I was wondering about the around the horn, but I don't think that goes either because the
No.
first one you're hitting is not high enough.
It's too flat, yeah.
So this needs to come with some pace because it's got to also come back.
And maybe some backspin if you can figure out a way to do that with a curling stone.
Final stone for Sherry Anderson here in 10.
No turn.
Okay. Try, Sharon.
She took a shot at it.
Look out, everyone.
Close, but Nancy Martin improves to 5-0, and Sherry Anderson with her 3rd loss won't have a shot at the weekend.
The top 2 seeds won their respective pools. All the rest is still to be determined here in Tisdale.
So this afternoon, a great 4 sheets of action. Our featured game saw Skylar Ackerman pick up 6 in the 8th. Handshakes and a win, 14-6. There's Robin Silvernagel picking up a key win. And Penny Barker holding on, her 3rd. She's now done. The round robin for her in the books. She'll watch and wait. Brooklyn Stevenson now to 1-2. And there's Nancy Martin, perfect at 5-0 with the win over Sherry Anderson. So until tonight, we'll be back 7:30. Our featured action across all 4 sheets, across the Max TV network. Until then, for our entire crew, I'm Darren Dupont saying thanks for watching the Viterra Scotties from Tisdale.